Want free COD points, ain't got money. Stop using Razorback. Listen here, buddy. There's a link in the description. I want you to tap. Click that, earn points, download the app. Yo, what is up, guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the ICR-1. This gun is literally a laser beam. It shoots freaking laser beams. It's super accurate, but where the problems come in is on the damage, and sometimes, you know, on mainly the damage. That's the main problem with this gun. The gun is a freaking laser beam. It literally has no recoil. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. We'll talk about the ICR and how to make it overpowered. Now, what I want to say is, before this video, if you guys could all subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, that would be absolutely awesome. Also, if you guys could smash up a like on this video, I'd really appreciate if we could break 2,000 likes. It's been a while since I broke that. I'd really appreciate it. Now, a lot of people in the comments say these class setup videos, they don't really care for them anymore because it's towards the end of the life cycle of Black Ops 3, which I can totally understand, but then when I upload these class setup videos, they bang. These class setup videos get more views, get more likes than all my other videos, which shows me that you people still love it. So, you know, I'm going to keep doing class setups, keep doing overpowered stuff, and especially the ICR-1 is a gun I haven't talked about in a while, but I'm also going to, you know, do live comms and do my other sort of stuff as well. So that's just to address the people that don't really care for class setups. The ICR I haven't talked about in a while, so you should definitely care about this one, and this class setup is really clutch. This is the class setup that, by the way, if it looks like I'm literally an aimbot hacker in the gameplay, it's because I had to take this gameplay from theater mode, and that's basically why. Some people always ask me that on gameplays where I get it from theater mode. People ask me, why does it look like your gun has no recoil and stuff like that? That's just how theater mode works, and surprisingly, there's actually no theater mode in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which kind of sucks because, for example, like this gameplay, my recording software fucked up, and then I had to go back and get it. In Infinite Warfare, we have no theater mode. I really don't know why no theater mode. Theater mode should be in every single Call of Duty. It's a really good feature, especially for people that aren't even YouTubers, just if they want to go back and watch a clip, or go back and watch to see if someone else was, you know, cheating on them, or if someone else was hacking against them. Theater mode is just a great thing if you want to go back and get your best clips out of there. Anyway, that's just a rant on that. Let's talk about this ICR class. This class that I'm going to give you guys today is the best class if you want to use any sort of red dot or a reflex sight or an ELO sight. I've contracted, that's a weird word, but I'm saying it, the perfect assault rifle with a scope. And by scope, I mean reflex or ELO. If you're using any other scopes on assault rifles, you should not be doing that. Assault rifles are medium range things. Snipers should have the big scopes on them, but assault rifles should definitely stick to, you know, the medium range scopes. This class setup is absolutely perfect, and let's get right into it. So on the gun, you guys know, I'm a big fan of 3 attachments, and I think the class setup that I'm using in this gameplay here, this is 91 kill gameplay, it's a little bit different than what the class setup I'm going to recommend to you. I think there's like 1 attachment of difference, so that one can be up for debate if you want to say. This is the class setup. I run with the ELO sight on this gun. You can run red dot if you want, but I don't recommend the iron sights. The iron sights are pretty good on this gun. It's just me personally, honestly, I feel like I do twice as well every time I use an assault rifle with a scope on it than when I use the iron sights, and that's sort of weird for me. On SMGs, I feel fine with the iron sights, but on assault rifles, I just do terrible with the iron sights. I always need a scope on them, and that's why I like the scope. Now, once I put my choice of scope at ELO sight, I really like the ELO sight on pretty much every gun except for Shiva and M8, I think, are the only ones where I use the red dot or the reflex sight on them. And then my 3 attachments, this is what I'd recommend. I like extended mags on this one. The extended mags are whenever you're trying to decipher between fast mags and extended mags, it's all about the certain animation, the certain reload time of the weapon. ICR, I'm no expert drifter statistics here, but I'm going to say extended mags is better for this one. I just like it better. I feel like it's fast. You guys can watch in the gameplay. The reload is really fast, and you have 42 bullets in a clip. You're going to be able to mow down people and get quad feeds with that. My other attachments are going to be, I like to run stock assault rifles. It's kind of weird. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I recommend stock a lot, and it's kind of different because I was talking to my buddy Swag XBL today. He says he never uses stock on assault rifles, but he has to use stock on SMGs, and I was like, what the heck? For me, it's the total opposite. I have to use it on assault rifles, and I don't really need it on SMGs. So that's all up for debate. If you don't like stock, or if you don't need stock, I'm totally cool with that. I just find stock is such an overpowered perk because of how it allows you to strafe and win those easy gunfights. But if you're someone that uses the movement, now I'm not going to lie, I'm a pretty good Call of Duty player, I'm pretty good at Black Ops 3, but I don't use the movement system as much as I could be. And if you're someone that jumps around a lot, and someone like, you know, my buddy Swag said he likes to jump around a lot, stock is not as useful for people like that. However, A stock is my second attachment. And my third attachment, I'd either go with quick draw or long barrel. Long barrel, I was trying it out in a few other games. I don't think I'm using it in this gameplay. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. But long barrel does a lot of work. On assault rifles, long barrel is freaking overpowered. Like I say, if you're running like a burst weapon, never run a burst weapon without long barrel. XR2 and M8, you need long barrel if you want a chance at those one bursts. And I find that long barrel just works really good with every single assault rifle. It's sort of like, what's a good attachment for an SMG? Like a quick draw for an SMG is like a long barrel for an assault rifle. They just work out really well, and that's why I'd recommend that as your third attachment. I don't know why I've been saying perks for attachments. You guys know what I mean. I mean attachments. Now, as far as the perks on this class, obviously, we're going to have to sacrifice one of my perk slots because I'm using the Elo sight. I give up the third perk slot. I think that's the most useful, the least useful. I don't really need a third perk slot, so I sacrifice that. I go with the big X through the third perk. Nothing there. My first perk, I run Afterburner. I like Afterburner on these laser guns, like these assault rifles with no recoil and guns where you can really nick people off. Like if you say, for example, I'm using the ICR, right, or the M8A7, something that can melt people. I can get those kills jumping over a bus or jumping over a car, and that's why I like Afterburner with weapons like that, and that's why I like it with this ICR, literally the laser gun. And then a second, my second perks, you guys know, the typical, the fast hands. Never make a class without fast hands in Black Ops 3. It's so flipping good. And Scavenger, of course, because I want to go on big kill streaks. And I think in the second round of this gameplay, I literally go on a huge kill streak, like maybe like including street kills, like 30 or 40 kills. I don't know. I get a lot of kills in a row, and definitely you want to run Scavenger if you trust in your ability to get a lot of kills in a row. So let's talk now that you guys have the overpowered class set up. Let's talk a bit about the ICR. The ICR is a gun that you never need grip. This gun has literally no recoil. There's no recoil on it at all. And you guys may watch my gameplay and say, how does he get the recoil to be so minimal? That's most likely just because of theater mode. But even in normal game, like when you're playing, the gun has little to no recoil. And that's why I like to have my Elo sights, so I can make sure I'm nailing those shots right in the middle. The ICR has a fast fire rate, but I think that where it really suffers is sometimes it doesn't melt as fast as, for example, like say I run it to a guy with an M8, he one bursts me, I'm gonna have no chance against that. So by using the ICR, it really, exceeds in those situations where people are standing behind cover, standing on a head glitch. Because of that no recoil, you can just pick them off, aim it straight on them. You don't have to worry about the gun kicking up like you would with, most of the assault rifles in this game have little to no recoil. XR2 has a bit of recoil, KN-44 has a bit. You guys know what I mean. This gun literally has nothing. It's basically what this gun reminds me of. It kind of looks like the M27 from Black Ops 2, but what it really reminds me of is the ACR from Infinity War games, from Modern Warfare 2 and from Modern Warfare 3. This gun really reminds me of the ACR, and that's what I'd say. If you've ever played those games, basically what the ACR was one of those, lower damage assault rifles, but it literally had no recoil, and that's the kind of guns that I mess with. Now, from my experience in Black Ops 3, the guns don't have much recoil. This is a game where the guns don't kill the fastest compared to like COD Ghost or other Infinity Ward games. Obviously, Treyarch games are known for slower killing guns, but usually Treyarch games have quite a bit of recoil. However, Black Ops 3, these guns have little to no recoil. And then when I played Infinite Warfare, if you guys don't know, I went to Call of Duty XP, I played Infinite Warfare. The guns in that game have quite a bit of recoil, and it seemed kind of weird. It seemed like the auto-aim was less in that game than it is in Black Ops 3. The movement system is very similar to Black Ops 3, but it seemed like guns in that game had quite a bit of recoil, so that's going to be a big adjustment when it comes to Infinite Warfare. Obviously, we're not talking about Infinite Warfare just yet. We are talking about it, and we're talking about it a lot, but we're not playing the game yet. The beta comes out, October 14th, so a month and 4 days, and we're going to be playing that game. But one thing that I recommend, in Black Ops 3, you don't need grip. Really, I can't name any assault rifles where you do need grip. You really just don't need grip in Black Ops 3. The assault rifles, on SMGs, you do need grip. On VMP, 100% on Vesper. Kuda is optional, but on assault rifles, you really don't need it. But when it comes down to it, when you guys pick up the sticks for Infinite Warfare, I think grip is something that you guys definitely day one should try to run on a lot of the guns, because they do have quite a bit of recoil. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Another overpowered class setup video for the ICR. I had to touch up on this gun because I hadn't talked about it in a while, and the last time I talked about this was before Man of War got nerfed, before a bunch of guns got nerfed. The ICR, it's not the best assault rifle, but if you like guns that are no hassle, consistent, this gun is 100% consistent. You're never going to get recoil. you're never going to get bullshitted with this gun. Basically, you're going to know what you're going into, what you're putting yourself into, and this gun, you're not going to get those BS ones where the KN-44 kicks up to the right. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, I'd appreciate if you guys can comment ICR down in the comment section down below. Also, be sure to drop a like on this video if you guys made it to the end. I would really appreciate if we could smash out 2,000 likes. I'd love that. I'd love if I woke up in the morning, I came back, I looked at this video tomorrow, and we had 2,000 likes. That would be absolutely awesome. Thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe for Cookie and Don't Lookie, and I'm out. Peace. Have a great night, guys.